When the movie became the end of my marriage, I thought it was just going to be a simple night at the movies, a harmless outing with coworkers, an excuse to lose myself in a romantic tearjerker and escape the humdrum of office life. I even tucked tissues into my bag, prepared to cry for someone else's heartbreak instead of carrying my own. 15 minutes in, just as the heroine's life was crumbling on screen, a couple slipped quietly into the row behind me. At first, it was nothing. Soft whispers, a knee brushing my seat. I told myself to ignore it, to not be that person who shushes strangers in the dark. But then the laughter grew louder. The kicks against my chair, sharper. Irritation swelled until a sudden jolt nearly knocked me forward. I spun around, ready to snap, my glare sharpened into fury. And that's when the floor of my world gave way. It was him, my husband, and he wasn't alone. Leaning into his shoulder, giggling as if the movie were their private joke, was his young female coworker, the same one he'd once dismissed as fake and annoying. Their fingers were interlaced, their bodies tilted toward each other as if no one else existed. The heartbreak of the film blurred into the heartbreak of my own life. My throat locked, my hands shook. Tears meant for a fictional heroine spilled for myself. But instead of collapsing, something unexpected happened. I smiled. I leaned back just enough for my voice to carry through the rows and said, clear and steady, enjoy the movie, you two, but maybe be careful with that chair. You don't want people thinking this is a 4D theater. The air shifted. The audience gasped. Heads swiveled. Phones rose, capturing the scandal. She ripped her hand from his, her face drained white. My husband froze, caught in the harshest spotlight of all, the truth. I didn't wait for excuses. I stood, slung my bag over my shoulder, and walked up the aisle with every ounce of dignity I had left. Behind me, whispers rippled, laughter tittered, scandal bloomed. Seconds later, I heard him running after me. He left her sitting there, abandoned in the glow of the screen, which had the audience's judgment pressing in. Outside, under the cold theater lights, I laughed. Not the cathartic laughter the movie had promised, but something sharper, bitter, liberating. I had gone in expecting to cry for someone else's tragedy. Instead, I walked straight into the closing scene of my own marriage. That night, the story between us ended. Not with a quiet fade out, but with a scene so vivid it will replay in my memory forever. The moment I realized betrayal could be more theatrical than any script, and that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk out before the credits roll.